This next verse is going to be 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. And before we do, I'm going to show you some different signs that we haven't gone over yet. So prior to this, we have covered some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then for some strange reason, I skipped over 11 through 19 and went to 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30, right? So let's do the ones that I skipped over. After you get to 10, you do 11. Notice that the hand, instead of facing outward like the other numbers prior to 10, they face outward, but this one's going to come and face me now. 11, 12, notice it flicks twice. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16 through 19 can be signed one of three ways. You can do 16, which is basically 10, 6, 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. So 16, 17, 18, 19. Or you can flick the finger on the thumb. 16, 17, 18, 19. Or you can just do a short shaking movement, very short, a couple times. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay? So there are the numbers between 11 and 19. And so the verse is, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." And so the verses, the words I want to show you are grace. Make two flattened O's, and they're kind of staggered. And then you push your hands down and they open like rays coming down on you, okay? Grace. I've also seen it signed with a G hand, grace, that also comes down, grace. Either one of those will work. Sufficient is sufficient. You take your non-dominant hand to make a fist. And again, it doesn't sit in front of your face. I have to do that because I've got this little video in front of me. So I'm going to back up a little. Sufficient. And even still, it's kind of high. It would actually be a little bit lower. Sufficient. My grace is sufficient for, this is F-O-R, for you. Sometimes we use the word for instead of the word because. I am singing to you, for you are so beautiful, you know, something like that. You wouldn't use for in that instance. You would use because. And even then, in American Sign Language, they don't really use because. What they do is they make a statement and then ask the why, and then finish the response to that. So, for you, for my power is like you're showing muscle power. Okay, my power is made perfect. Now I know I showed you perfect with two P's that circle over each other, but I'm going to show you a different way to sign perfect now. And it's like this, perfect. And it's a okay, perfect in weakness. All of the fingers are like your legs are just kind of falling down. So weakness, okay? Therefore. Now, therefore is kind of cute. It's actually a mathematical symbol. If you, at this point in math, kiddos, you have 3 dots. That means therefore. It's a mathematical symbol. 3 dots. Okay, so bam, bam, and bam. The 3 dots kind of look like this, and you're just kind of drawing them in the air. I've seen it signed this way, and I've seen it signed this way. But when I look it up online, it's going this way. So we'll stick with that for now. Therefore, I will boast. How do you boast? You make 2 open A signs, and then they're going to do this on your upper, on your, right above your hips. Okay, so it looks like this, which you can't see because the the camera is too high. So you're doing this, but down here on your body. So this, I will boast all the more gladly. You're glad, your emotions are rising up out of your body, gladly rather, about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power, or Christ, we'll sign Christ, power may rest on me. Okay? All right, so let's start from the beginning. But he, Yeshua, he said to me, quote, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made. Oops, skip that one. Made. You take your hands, your two fists, and they twist like that. Made. My power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all. I also skipped that one. All. So the fingers are open. The thumbs are kind of sitting next to each other, next to your fingers rather. And then one hand comes in front of the other. So now your fingertips are touching. And you're going to scoop everything around in front of you and then present it to yourself. How's that? Okay? All the more gladly, with big exuberant feeling and emotion, okay, about my weaknesses, Why? So Christ's power may rest on me. So his power is coming down and resting on me. So let's start that again. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, or my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. Hallelujah.